Hi everybody, this is Beth Maitland, the Drama Queen Bee, and I've put together for you in this little video clip a slideshow of some of the projects that I've either created to learn a technique or made for clients, friends, family, and myself. And I've been asked to sort of put this together to kind of show you some of the things that highlight a fabric line, celebrate a holiday, give us a gift. You can see that I like to combine machine embroidery with quilting. This is a series of little baby quilts that I made either for gifts or was commissioned to make, and I've used all kinds of different techniques. This is a scrappy log cabin. This is a multi-layered raw edge applique that as you wash it, all those roses get frayed and it gets fluffier and fluffier as we go. This was my little niece's first baby, and there were a lot of appliques with vintage fabrics, and they have dogs, so they like dogs. Here's one for a wedding. This combines the wedding garden path design with a central embroidered element with things that the married couple wanted to remember and things that went in their home. This is a baby quilt to welcome an adoptive new baby boy named Matthew. The family wanted to welcome him home in style. And my girlfriend Laura is a lovely fine artist. She paints in oils as well as sculpts, and this is signage for her display at art shows. It's a quilt that fits right over her display table and shows her name and her company name, and that from that point it's sort of textural and interesting and gathers attention. My daughter's a big fan of Alice in Wonderland, so this was a gift for her, highlighting Alice in Wonderland fabrics and some Alice in Wonderland machine embroidery designs. This is the last quilt that I made for my mom. It's hanging in the guest room at my dad's house now that we've lost her. And she wanted everything in yellow and purples. I've combined hand-dyed fabric I did myself with machine embroidery that shows the texture of growing plants with overlays of machine embroidery elements and appliques of batik. This shows the back of the quilt and the shape of the bark stitching that I did. This quilt was a memory quilt for a friend, Diana, who was in the hospital and needed a little comfort and a reminder that she was surrounded with love by those who were on her team, helping her, wishing her well to get out of the hospital quickly. And here's my signature DramaQueenBee quilt. This involves echo quilting around a fabulous, giant, yummy bee design, the symbol of industry. The French called, this was Napoleon's symbol of industry. Another lovely just toil embroidery elements in a panel quilt. This is a table runner for a client. He wanted reindeer for a Christmas table runner for his formal dining room. Loved this phrase, "I shall keep Christmas in my heart," from Charles Dickens. So we combined a few things to make it earthy, masculine, and perfect to the colors. This was a commission also for a young lady going off to music school, and her dad wanted her to have this to hang in her dorm room. And with this idea, I went on to design a second quilt that we ended up auctioning off to fundraise for my daughter's music program. And it involves machine embroidered elements as well as music in the patterns and prints of the fabrics, and turned out to be a really good seller and a lovely tabletop quilt. You can see that I use a lot of labeling. I encourage you to do the same. Even if it's just handwritten on a piece of fabric with a Sharpie or a washable pen, it's really great to remember all your hard work. And this was a panel I made for my daughter's 16th birthday. This is a look at an upcoming tutorial. It's a little challenge I have where we start with a bunch of solids and we do a 5-inch, 4-inch, 3-inch, 2-inch strips and then mix them all up and make a lovely bordered quilt. This one also for a client, a wedding quilt that involves machine embroidery in a gothic color range for the young couple's colors. I would like to thank you so much for joining me for another quick slideshow down memory lane. Thank you for joining me. Come back soon. Look forward to another tutorial by Beth Maitland, the Drama Queen Bee.